Hey family, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'll be showing you all how to input an elastic band inside of your wig using a sewing machine. So first things first, you want to separate your closure from your wig. That little line of demarcation right there, that is where you want to sew in your elastic band. And here's what it looks like on the other side. So on the inside of your wig, you want to make sure that you're putting your elastic band right between the closure and the wig. So take a clip, go ahead and clip that off. Here is the elastic band that I'll be using. I like to use the elastic band that is adjustable and that can open and close. I find that using these elastic bands are a little bit easier. So you want to take this end of the elastic band and you want to attach it right in the middle of the closure and the wig. So right there where I'm showing you all, that's exactly where you want to sew it. So put that in there and make sure that it's even. You want to line it up and make sure that it's even, so when you're sewing it's not like crooked or anything like that. You want to make sure it's perfect. So go ahead, get your wig in there, and then you just want to start sewing. Now I preferably like to use a straight lined method. I find that to be the easiest for me. I prefer to use the straight lined method simply because I want this wig to be as seamless as possible. And I noticed that when I use the zigzag method, the closure doesn't quite lay as flat as it would due to all the excess string being there. But when you do a straight line method and you just go back and forth, it doesn't create a big line of demarcation. And if you put the elastic band right in the middle of the closure and the wig, it gives it a very seamless look. And that is all that we want, is it to look very seamless and very professional. So now you see me. Also, I want to remind you all, don't forget to do your back stitch. So I would recommend doing this straight line maybe about 3 or 4 times just to ensure that this elastic band isn't going anywhere. You all see right here how straight that line is. So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the additional strings. So there's that string on the inside that I'm going to cut off. And make sure you take your time when cutting. You don't want to accidentally cut your closure or cut your wig. That would give you a nightmare. Trust me, I've done it. So just take your time. And then you also want to cut the strings that are coming from the sewing machine. So I would just cut those right here just to get them out of the way. So now you see the additional strings that are left on this wig, and y'all are about to see me struggle with separating the wig from the string, the wig hairs from the string. Now look at how flawless this is. You cannot tell that there is an elastic band sewn in here, y'all, like nowhere. Now I always struggle with separating the actual hair of the wig from the string that I use to sew, just because I use nylon string, so that is a little bit thinner and it is a lot less detectable than that thicker string that people normally use. So you want to go ahead and cut the string, and like I said before, y'all, please be careful. You do not want to accidentally cut something that you need or cut something that you might want. You will be in a world of trouble. Now y'all, look at how seamless and how flat this is. Like, you cannot tell that it is an elastic band sewn in there at all. Okay, so now we're about to do the other side and add the elastic band to the other side. So like I was telling you before, you just want to comb that hair out of the way. And you can see the line of demarcation between the wig and the closure. And right in that little space is where you want to add your elastic band. So on the inside of the wig, you'll see that you want to make a U shape when you're attaching the other end of your elastic band, so that you have a nice little horseshoe. And this is where I was showing you, you want to make sure that the band is facing the proper way, because if the band is not, that little plastic piece will irritate the back of your client's head so bad. Trust me, I know. So you just want to make sure that it's all flush and going in the same uniform direction. So right here you see me lining up my elastic band with the closure in the inside of the wig. So you want to go ahead and make it flat. Get ready to sew, and also don't forget to change the setting on your sewing machine to straight. I cannot stress this enough. That straight line, it gives you such a seamless look, and you will not be able to see a line of demarcation, whereas to if you were using a zigzag line. Also, make sure when you're doing your back stitch, you are as straight as possible. Y'all, I struggled so much trying to record, sew with one hand, hit the back button, just because you see how my hand is in the way right here. I did not want my hand to be in the way when I was trying to record this. So you'll see me keep like moving my hand out the way like this so you all can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. If there was a way for me to do it better, I promise y'all I would, but this was a struggle. So now you see me like multitasking. I'm using my pinky to hit the back button. But so now this time I'm holding on to those strings. I am not going to lose them. I'm going to make sure that I keep them up, because that last time y'all saw me struggle with cutting them off, and I hate struggling like that. But look at how flawless this insert is. Y'all, you cannot tell that it is an elastic band in here. No hairs were sewn over, and this is the final look, y'all. This is how you add an elastic band to your closure, y'all. This band is not going anywhere.